Yeah, and this was a this was a 5-stack. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Replay time.
Does that mean it's walled?
What do you usually buy in the
windows.
first round with Sova?
So actually, quite a bit has changed since I recorded this one, but this was only less than a week ago, I think, when I recorded this. But usually, what I default to buying now is just sticking with a classic and then getting a drone.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the leftover money?
I usually don't spend it for whatever reason. Yeah.
So we definitely want to just spend every single dime that we have.
Okay. Okay, got it.
It's just the most important round of the game, so you want to do everything in your ability to do it. Because when you win this round, the next round's free, right?
Right.
So this round is essentially 2 rounds, right?
Yeah.
So what I do is like either ghost drone or ghost 2 shock darts, but I only go to shock darts when I know lineups for stuff.
Gotcha.
Okay, so if you're not confident in using both of the shock darts, then you could just go drone and then drone for your teammates. But definitely in any situations, I am never saving first round.
Got it.
Buying is all I can.
Yeah.
All right.
And I also remember I saw another one of your videos, and you like the one tip that you gave was like sounded really cool too. It's just like you should never prepare you should never buy like you're going to lose this round.
Exactly.
Yeah,
if the whole team can force buy, like they can buy assault rifles, armor, and abilities, and the whole team can do it. It doesn't matter if everyone's left with $0, right? Just win that round, and then go from there. Because if you're constantly playing like you're going to lose the round, then you're going to be saving on rounds you shouldn't.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No. All right, so this guy asked if he can sit in on the coaching, just watch. It's up to you.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah. Then no worries.
All right, so let's go.
Their jet has 100 so.
Healing area.
Dude, I am having PTSD from last game.
Is this a lineup?
Yeah, this was one that was supposed to hit heaven, but missed it by a little bit.
Okay, not a big deal. It's pretty decent, right?
Yeah.
Some of the ones, like the ones I do, land on this wall right here, so it gets behind the generator too. I'm not sure if yours does or not, but this is fine as long as like this is a consistent lineup, not just like some random arrow.
Right.
Yeah, this is good. Good. Gotta get this bomb down.
I shot his feet through the wall, underneath the wall. He's 84, just 90, almost.
Okay, we have our arrow up. We definitely want to be using this.
Yeah.
2 heaven dropping.
Okay, team flashed. Okay, so I don't know if it was a team flash or not. No, it wasn't. Definitely not.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely this is 100%. Like, we're using that immediately.
Right.
Because it's not only like yes, you know where they're coming from, right? But it forces them to either shoot it or be visible to everyone, right?
Right.
So you never know what is gonna happen. The same thing with like Cypher Cam. People just throw out the cam to bait out a shot from them. It's almost like a Reyna flash. You know how they have to shoot it first?
Yeah.
They do like Sovas and Cyphers. It's a little cheesy. It's not gonna like win or lose the round doing it, but definitely just throw it out there, right?
Got it. Yeah. So it throws our crosshair placement off.
Exactly. And maybe it helps out someone. Like maybe Sage wouldn't die if, for some reason, I don't know. You never know what's gonna happen, especially when you could just quickly just toss it out there. Nice shot. Wow.
Shot the Omen underneath the wall.
And see, did we use this?
Yeah, we didn't.
Exactly. So, either we force ourselves. I mean, if we buy shock darts on pistol round, we force ourselves to use them, and if we aren't comfortable with them yet, we could either force ourselves to be comfortable by practice, or just drone for our teammates. But not much you could have done there because you got Omen flashed and, you know, jumped right in her face. Omen flash is busted.
Shock dart. Out of charges.
This shock, that shock, I don't know if, see, like, shock darts like that are good to get rid of cipher traps.
Yeah.
Right, but they don't have one.
Yeah, yeah.
So, the thing is, we want to do our homework to learn lineups.
Yeah.
We don't want to just, unless we don't have time to like do lineups, then we could just randomly throw out our arrows and hopes. But the thing is, like, there's lineups for shocking back here, generator, back with these boxes, heaven. There's so many lineups, especially on Ascent, right?
Yeah.
I know that. I'm not even a Sova main or a big Sova player, but I know almost all the lineups.
In terms of like learning lineups, is there like a particular person you would recommend?
Sinatra.
Sinatra?
Yep. Here.
Is he better than what's it called? Average Jonas?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, cool. Got it. Yeah, I'll just watch each one of his maps. It's just like so like, because learning the lineups, like, it's so hard because there are like so many different maps and so many different like offense and defense ones to learn. So that's why like it was a bit harder. Yeah.
For sure, absolutely. But here, let me show you something. Let me DM you this. These are what I watched right here. And he has a bunch of good ones, and like he uses all of these. And like this is what I did.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Microsoft OneNote. Let me pull it up. I love this thing. Look. Okay, these are Valorant lineups, right? I mean, it's not complete, but this is... I don't even play Brim or Sova, and I have these.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Look, these are post-plant Molly lineups for Brimstone. Like, each map, A, B, I have just the lineups. For arrows, bind, offense, defense, shock darts. And I just pasted all of these like this until I basically memorized them all.
Yeah.
And I don't even play the characters, right? But if I do, just happenly, I'm ready, right?
Yeah.
And all it takes is a little bit of time.
Right.
Sure, you're not going to memorize them all.
Yeah.
But if you force yourself to use them a couple times with a little guide on the second monitor, then they'll become like second nature to you.
You know what's really funny I noticed too in your OneNote, and it's something that I keep hearing, is that like Sova is pretty bad in split. And I noticed that you didn't have any lineups for split, I think.
Nope.
Yeah.
Do not pick Sova on split. That's just the bottom line. I didn't even care to learn it because I will not play him on that map.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because especially if I'm not a Sova one trick, why am I forcing a character on a bad map, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like even Bind is a little iffy with Sova, but Ascent and Haven are really strong. Okay. It's just sometimes awkward with Sova. He still has some really good stuff that you can do. Right. And at this elo and not professional play, it doesn't matter that much.
Gotcha.
Right. So I mean, yeah, every character is viable on every single map at like low to mid to even like high elo, really.
Oh, okay.
Like if you truly just want to play, what's it called? Then Sova, then you can just do it every game. All right, let's see what happened here.
100.
Okay, I actually was just talking too much and I completely avoided this.
No, you're fine. Yeah.
Okay, so we won the first round, right?
Yeah.
We just buy Ghost and nothing? And some util for the second round?
Yeah.
Okay, I have something that'll help you a lot. And it is my super secret flowchart. It's right here. Okay? This is the first 3 rounds. Okay? So we start pistol round, right? We
Yeah.
full buy. Okay? Did we win pistol round? Yes. Do we want to op? No. Okay? We go down here. We buy Spectre, heavy shields, full utility. Then after that, did we win that round? No. Full save. Yes. Do you have armor? Right. And then it just goes on. And it's just basically a flowchart on the first 3 rounds. Okay? So
Nice,
this,
yeah.
the opping stuff, this might be subject to change because the new update, opping costing more. But
Yeah.
everything else is fine.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, that's pinned in my general tab on the Discord.
Got it.
This will help you a lot because here we should 100% have Spectre heavy shields.
Yeah.
Because remember what I said, pistol round is very important because the next round is free.
Yeah.
It's only free if we spend this money.
Yeah.
Only free if we spend the money.
Wait, can you hear me? I'm super lit. I can't.
Shock dart. Out of
And cat.
Still in sight.
enemy mark.
100. Just.
Yeah, you see how like we're losing to just like pistols and like stingers?
Yeah.
This shouldn't happen, right? Even if they force buy, like this should just still be a free round because your full buy is better than theirs.
Right.
That's awkward.
Hey there, Junior.
And here's a weird scenario. Look. You saved that round, right? So you can buy this round.
Yeah.
What about him?
Yeah.
What about him? What about him? Or her, sorry. Any one of these. Right? This guy can buy, but
Yeah.
are you guys actually buying this round?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We shouldn't, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because 3 people have to save. And if we buy this round, we're just gonna get it in this loop of 3 people saving, 2 people forcing. Like it's just needs to all be on the same page.
Right.
100%. Buy together, save together.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Break
Singer's
away.
good.
Nope, they haven't pushed it yet, so.
What?
I got
Okay,
it.
we made a footstep. Not good. Okay. How do we make this safe for our team to walk in?
Arrowing in.
Arrowing and
And droning.
exactly.
Yeah.
This is what it's for.
Yeah.
Your job isn't to walk in. That's Omen, Reyna, mainly Reyna. Reyna, then Omen, and then probably Sage, and either Cypher's lurking or you're going in later, right?
Right.
But you are droning for your teammates to walk in safely. You
Got
are
it.
the one. You don't want a teammate to be the one to check logs and boathouse and market when you
Yeah.
have a $300 airplane that can do it, right?
Yeah.
Because this is tough. This is tough
Yeah.
to walk through because there's this crossfire between here and here and here.
Yeah.
So definitely Sova is the one to pave the way for your teammates,
Revealing
Yeah.
area.
right? See, we don't want to be this. Is this safe?
No.
What if he peeks?
Yeah.
What if he peeks? What if he peeks from here?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
This is why lineups are important. This is why and here, look. So pulling up, let's go here. What do I have? Arrows, Ascent, offense. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
this is a great arrow right here, right off that tree, right? Or we want, okay, we're pushed up a little right here, right? So, and these are done safely
Yeah.
without risking dying, and they're very good arrows.
Right.
Revealing area. Fountain.
And there's no chance of me dying over there, right?
Yeah. Because that was like a really reactive arrow, huh?
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
But we could do the same kinds of arrows from safety and earlier.
Right.
Because Sova's main job is to get info
On the lane.
for your teammates to not die, right?
Right.
Lane.
This is a good play. This is a very good play. You gotta keep pushing though. Yep.
Downside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One enemy remaining.
Could be diffuser. Yeah.
Yeah.
One enemy remaining.
Downside.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Anywhere.
It's
Up
like
here.
a really bad habit of mine is like once I'm put under pressure, I like my util is just blanked out. I blank out on using my utility.
But there is such a thing as overusage of the utility, and sometimes it's best to do keep your gun out, but like one arrow helps a lot for the same reason. Remember I said either they turn around or shoot it, or they're just going to be revealed to you for free.
Right.
Three times. And
Yeah.
if they do shoot it, it tells you where they are, and
Yeah.
their crosshair's up here. So it does
Right.
a lot of things. And you can quickly just shoot it out, you know. And here our crosshair was just way too low.
Remaining.
Yeah. I was like aiming at the floor.
Exactly. Yeah.
Enemy
Yeah.
remaining.
Yeah, we lose because she got it halfway.
Damn.
Mhm.
Yeah, just one sonic dart. Arrow would have either
Damn.
won the round for you, helped you a lot. Continuously pushing behind them would have also been very, very strong because
Mhm.
you just killed Reyna right here. You picked up the gun.
Mine is stuck.
So what is the enemy team communicating?
That's true. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They know
Yeah.
you're here.
Yeah.
So either because right now they have the advantage, right? Because they're pushing in, they know exactly where you are.
Yeah.
Either we balance out the advantage, neutral it out with abilities, or we retake the advantage by doing something sneaky like this.
Right.
Right?
Mine is stuck.
Last player standing.
Downside.
And I
Yeah.
chose to go back around.
One enemy remaining.
I mean, it's not the worst play in the world, but it definitely had to be accompanied with a recon arrow or maybe just a quick shock dart
Yeah.
to soften them up.
Done pretty well considering I got. I like how to.
But I mean, it was a half by round. You guys did all right.
Mhm.
Very well.
Not bad.
So like I wasn't literally stuck, but I was.
But definitely winnable. 100% winnable.
traditionally stuck.
Revealing area.
Yeah, so bad arrow.
Yeah.
It landed
Oh,
right
I didn't
here.
even realize that landed on the arch.
Yep. See, this is the thing. There needs to be almost zero guesswork with Sova
Yeah.
arrows,
Yeah.
right? Everything needs to be lined up.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's times where you play it for feel, like in that situation where you're 1v2 clutch. That's a dynamic situation where you could just arrow anything,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
All right.
You didn't tell me.
Smart rotation.
So here's something that I really want to ask because like that rotation kind of triggered a memory of mine too.
Okay.
It's like I have this really hard time, especially when I'm playing Sova, where if we decided to rush a site, but then we get pushed back, let's say from like a raise nade or something, right? Like I freeze up. I don't know what to do, and I wait for someone else to make the call.
Okay, so it's pretty simple, right? You either continue the push. I mean, after the nade goes off, you just continue.
Uh-huh.
Or you back off and say, okay, my plan failed,
Yeah.
right? Let's retake map control or go to the other bomb site, right?
Gotcha.
Because sometimes you will just get stopped in your tracks with the rush. You have to back off, regain map control. Maybe you can transition to a default, right? And just see what picks you can get, because it's not necessarily bad to just give up the thing. Sometimes it's bad to continue the charge, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially if a Raze is throwing the kitchen sink at you, you know.
Yeah.
If we have better round.
But the worst thing you can do is stay here the whole time, so that they start creeping up everywhere,
Yeah.
and they start pincering you.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
I do have drone.
You just have to not be too worried about making a bad call, because once you understand that it's not about how good the call is, it's about everyone on the same page,
Right.
right? A a bad call that everybody does together is way better than a good call that half the people listen to or almost no one does. Makes sense? The main important thing is that all 5 of you or 4 of you are doing the same thing.
Just have to make sure to commit to
it. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, let's rush B. Okay, let's rush A. Right? It doesn't matter. As long as 5 people are doing it.
Yeah.
Not a bad strat. Okay, let's fall off and go the other. Sure. Do we have time to do it? Yeah. Let's do it then. Screw it. Nice.
Shoot to market.
Right, see, it paves the way. Recon, arrow, and drone paves the way for your teammates to get space. Right. You're creating the space with your abilities, and your teammates take it. This is Sova. Do you think any one of them checked left or right? Or pizza?
Probably not, yeah. Probably not, yeah.
They didn't need to.
Yeah.
Right? Because of your abilities.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys still check CT, you know, or smoke it off or something.
Yeah.
I'm blind. I'm blind. Is that our blind? Market.
Okay, I'd be scared of backside. But
yeah, this is the one where we didn't clear it and we ended up dying too, I think.
Two stairs, two stairs.
Yeah. I mean, you can never just assume that no one's back there. Have to check, right? Because it's like takes 1 second to check, but you're gambling the whole round, right?
Right.
And if you don't have time, throw a recon back there real quick.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Are they just backside for hold on?
Well, I should follow the journey.
I swung.
Okay, so we have our ult now.
He's always waiting for someone to peek over here.
Shani, you should go with them.
Cover going out. Revealing area.
Is that another bad arrow?
It's not bad. You got that info? Not bad. The only problem with this is that
Shani, you should go with them.
Cover going out.
we don't want to get opt.
Oh, okay.
Right, like they might see your shoulder or something peek out here, and then they just op you through the box. You might still be alive, but you're missing a lot of your life, you know?
Yeah.
So it's a little risky.
Yeah.
And I mean, let's take a look. How do we do a very similar arrow that does a lot? Let's see. Do I have one? Offense. Attacking A. Oh, hey. Attacking mid. Right there.
The God arrow. Yeah.
Yep.
It wasn't until I started watching this too that I realized how low my crosshair placement is.
Everyone, you'd be surprised how many people say this, right?
Yeah.
I'd probably say it about myself watching my own gameplay, right? But when I'm clearing cat, I'm definitely pre-aiming. I'm pre-aiming the corner.
Yeah.
Like here. Because if some guy's here, you're dead, right?
Yeah.
So we're definitely pre-aiming this corner. And then if no one's there, we're then pre-aiming this corner right here.
Got it.
Right, because our crosshair is just like generally in every direction.
Yeah.
Right, but the thing is, if anyone's here or here, you're dead.
Yeah.
Right.
Floating mid right now.
Nice. So here, we could hide right here.
Yeah.
Drone out. Or go CT, right?
Yeah.
Because we got a great pick mid. Now maybe we could do something of it, but let's pave the way for our teammates to do that.
Yep.
And if we get a tag with our drone, immediately canceling the drone and ulting.
Got it.
Right? Drone.
Yeah.
Healing, let me flash this. Cross.
See? Look, this is scary. Running out market, right?
Yeah.
Logs, CT, here, close right? But instead of getting the info with our bodies, so we're just walking meat bags, let's go ahead and get it with this $300 toy car, right?
Yeah.
So,
because now I have to manually clear everything.
exactly.
Yeah.
Copy.
Maybe you would have saw that jet, you know? You never know.
I'm not wondering.
One enemy remaining.
I think we're okay.
But like, we're making it so hard to walk in and plant the bomb that there's only one enemy left. We've planted the bomb on B, but we still have drone, 2 shock darts, and our ult. Right?
Yeah.
Let's make it easier for ourselves.
I've got a camera on CC.
Deploying drone.
See, it's like, sure, this is okay, but
We're wasting
The
so
va-
much money.
the value.
Flash and camera.
Revealing area.
The value is just not really there anymore.
Yeah.
Trip on that side, dude.
Literally can't get out of this hole.
Because if all 4 of you had classics, you guys still win this round without using
Mhm.
any utility.
We're gonna have to go through.
Like, this round is already won, you know?
Yeah.
We spend the money for the abilities, and we spend the abilities to win the round.
Right.
Investments.
Okay, I was thinking that.
I think the one of the ability that I'm most scared to, or not scared to use, but like I have the most doubt in using is the shock dart. Like I never use it as a preemptive shock dart. I always use it as a reactive shock dart.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. I use my whole kit every round, somehow, right? And it just takes a little bit of homework and research and custom game practice to really break that barrier to use these, right? Because now this is my favorite ability on Sova.
Yeah.
Because once you learn these easy setups, you're like, oh my god, these are so easy, right? And
Yeah.
they're so you'll find yourself getting kills, and you'll be like, holy crap, these lineups are working, you know?
Why didn't I do this earlier?
There's this really good lineup, shock dart, bind, shock dart. Okay, so you're in hookah, and no one's peeking anything. They're just hidden, right?
Yeah.
And look how easy this is, right? So max charge, 1 bounce on this button. So boom, it hits inside the tube, okay?
Yeah.
So if someone's inside the tube, they get hit by it, and then what do? Move to the other side of the tube, right?
Yeah.
Same exact spot, 2 bounces, hits the right side of the tube, kills them.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many kills I get with this. Right? And
Yeah.
these are all Sinatra arrows that I learned. I'm not taking credit for any of this, right? So, but you'd be surprised. And even like shock dart, retaking, look, from spawn to default on A. Right? You just soften them up before you run in. It gets the planter. Shock dart to heaven. Shock dart, planter on default, rotating from A, right? You just bounce it off there, lands right there. Perfect, right? I know I'm harping on this a lot, but like this is Sova. This is Sova, right? This is from B site. This gets A default, you know, next to the truck, the default plant spot.
Yeah.
You just let 2 of them loose. And that's the thing, right? Maybe one of them will miss, maybe both will miss, but sometimes you'll be like, oh my god, you'll check your damage afterwards, be like, oh my god, I slapped them for 80 damage. You're softening them up, you know?
Yeah.
And who knows what gunfights that'll win because they're half HP.
Yeah, that's cool.
And shock darts are what, $100 each? So cheap.
There they are.
Nice.
Get out of my way.
Yeah, I mean this arrow's fine. The only concern I have is the one I told you, you know, getting walled there.
Right.
So maybe that they might see you click through the box, they see on top of the box or your shoulder peek out, and then boom.
Yeah.
Check out mid.
Shadows traveling.
She's a bee connector. Where's the boombox?
Okay, so this is a little worrying, right? What map control do we have other than like these 2 trips, right?
Yeah.
It's not much, right? If we're gonna be, if we don't have a plan, let's just have a default. Make sure that they can't be here, They can't be through mid. They can't be through here, right?
Mhm,
So all of this is our side, right?
Yeah.
But without these trips, I don't know how good these trips are, but like if, you know, they break it, or they could be like standing behind the trips, just like getting some good info.
Yeah.
As a team, we definitely want to spread out. Like, look, Raze is, they're walking out of mid for free. There could be up cat. We don't know anything.
Yeah.
Got smoke in here.
Nice.
Revealing area.
There we go. Much better.
Sneak, 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 sneak.
Found them.
That even saw
Wow, that
market.
even gets market?
Yeah, dude. This, like, these arrows are god arrows for a reason, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
nerds go to the custom games for hours finding stuff like this.
Yeah.
So all I do is watch a video of the nerds compiling the arrows for me, and I just do them.
Yeah.
I don't even find the arrows myself. Great kill. Okay. So,
I'm checking.
like I said, we've made it on the bomb site, and we still have our drone.
Yeah.
Remember what I mean about paving the way for our team? Like, it would have been a perfect combo if you recon arrowed that tree, droned in, and your teammates followed the drone.
Yeah.
It's just, you're looking like a Radiant player now.
Yeah.
This one was opposite piece.
Right?
Really have to make use of that drone a lot more.
Absolutely. Right? Like right now. This is what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, this is a close round, right?
Yeah.
Cypher's one shot, Reyna has ult. I'm ulting, right? I'm ulting.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'll be ripping it.
Reloading.
Shot that.
Yes! Nice. Doesn't matter. You stall time, you hit 1 for 80, it's great.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Now this round's easier.
One enemy remaining.
Last one, over here.
Hide.
Can't
Top,
peek.
Top, top, top.
Just play time, you win.
No peek, no peek, no peek.
Good stuff. Yep. Good. So now you know, Opera Heaven.
There's an option.
Yeah.
So we don't want to dry peek that. That's because of your drone.
Mhm.
Someone could have just walked in and died and did the same thing and say, oh, Opera Heaven, be careful, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So this is why it's very good. So now we have a better plan.
Yes, orb.
What is that
Running
smoke?
around right now.
Just created a one-way smoke for the enemy team. Oh no. Yeah, they can definitely see your feet if you try to walk up. So
Yeah.
unlucky.
Because they have the peeking advantage.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
definitely, we just can't even push A anymore because of that smoke.
Yeah.
And we made some
I didn't even know
noise.
you could make it one way there.
They have
Neither
it.
did I, but
Where's their own?
that Omen found a way. Good smoke. Okay, so then again, here,
you could be
rotating
going
through
on
spawn, we're giving up mid control.
Sure.
Wait, what is that Omen smoke?
No clue. That was like the other team, I think.
Is he gonna ult? Oh my god.
I'm going in.
Okay, I
30
guess he
seconds
doesn't
left.
ult.
30 seconds. Looks like we're committed.
Revealing area.
Flashing this.
Feeling safe.
Seen it.
Pathetic. Reloading.
Backside.
Dude, there's double shock darts that land here. There's double shock darts that land here. Dude, it's absolutely wild. Once you start digging how much
Yeah.
info there is out there,
Yeah.
and then like you'll turn these $100 never used abilities into like your greatest weapon.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
If you see, I'm gonna flash off of your contact or someone watching lane.
Like even now, I would just be chucking them to stall some time.
Nope, I don't know.
Yeah.
Right where you're looking.
They
You know?
wouldn't rush a shock dart. Yeah.
Exactly. So and this, the back
Yeah.
wall, right? Just to get some info. And if you get one blip, you can spam through this wall.
Oh, that whole wall spam.
The whole wall. The whole entire wall.
Wow.
I've been sitting backside before. I randomly spammed through this wall and killed Market. Dude, this wall is super spammable. Both ways, right? So like if you are retaking B as Sova, you drop your arrow somewhere in there and shoot them through the wall.
Yeah.
Sova's really good on this map. He's 100% like must pick.
Mhm.
Alright, I'm gonna
I heard in general too, like Sova is just such a good agent to use.
Absolutely. See, this is what we want to avoid.
Yeah.
Have a flash or something?
Right. If we are peeking the angle that we are reconning, it's not a good arrow.
Right.
Right? Because we never want to peek something with not our gun out. Make sense?
Yeah.
Utilize bounces, utilize lineups, utilize setup, play a little smarter.
Yeah.
Definitely use those bounces. Ooh, there we go. Wait a minute. Wrong side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right here. So close.
A little bit over to the left.
Yeah, because instead of getting mid, now you just get cat. Maybe.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna stand here, I think you need to go and check the corner. Right?
Yep, this is scary, right? This is scary. Walking into B like this. How do we make
Yeah.
it less scary? But bam!
Yeah.
It's your job to bait.
hmm
It's like, okay, but I don't want to leave my teammates alone. I want to help them get into the site. You are with this. This is your job.
Right.
To stay back and clear the way with your abilities.
Yeah.
Now let me guess what you say on the mic. Up market! Is there any way we could have found this without costing our life? Just a little droney boy.
Yeah.
And look how close this round was, right?
Yeah.
Maybe you could have been the difference
Mm-hmm.
that won the round.
Super.
When taking a bomb site, we should never be surprised with
Yeah.
Sova, right?
Yeah.
And if we are surprised, that means we didn't gather the right amount of info. And that arrow went to Narnia.
Yeah.
See? No guesswork.
Yeah.
If it means for you to have a notebook open while you play, or a Word document while you play, or the video open, then do it.
You said you have OneNote, right? That's
Yeah.
the one you use?
Yeah,
okay.
OneNote. It's very good because you can just like copy paste pictures, just write anywhere, right? And it's more like an actual notebook.
Nice. Yeah.
And it's free too. So,
Yep.
yeah, you make tabs, you make all these things. I like it a lot. I use it for like everything.
Mm-hmm.
not okay.
1 second.
Someone else take it who has a more useful.
All right, I'm back. Sorry. Can you hear me?
The other
Yeah,
way.
yeah, I can.
Why don't we just get all the
Okay,
way?
your Omen needs to stop doing the smoke. This is absolute troll.
Oh, it's up on that lamp. That's what that is.
Okay, why can't I click? Okay.
The orbs.
I got a weird camera in mid.
Like, this smoke is only good if they peek like this.
Yeah.
Are they ever gonna do that with the smoke there like that? No, absolutely not.
Probably not. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why stuff's not working right now.
All the orbs.
Oh my god. Why, man? Nah, you're gonna be kidding me. I'm pressing all my buttons on my keyboard.
It made it super awkward for me. I was like,
Okay.
I don't
It
even
worked.
know.
Alright, let's see. Try number 2. Oh, I accidentally deafened myself pressing all my buttons. Alright.
Ah, that's what. Okay.
Okay, where are we? So yeah. So yeah, see, like this position right here. If we look like this and like they peek out like this,
Yeah.
that's the only reason. Like, but it doesn't make too much sense. We're kind of like cucking ourselves from going into A.
Yeah.
Someone else take it who.
I mean, like this orb is free anyway, and if they do peek into you while taking the orb, they're peeking the 4 people.
The other one.
Yeah.
Why don't we just get all the orbs?
I got a weird feeling that
Okay.
it's on the ground.
So how many times have we seen this, where we slowly walk up to A and then just rotate through spawn?
So
and
many
go B,
times.
right?
Yeah.
We're just falling
So
into
many
this
times.
weird pattern of it not making sense. But have we ever rushed A or B once?
I think once, but then it was only 2. It wasn't a full commitment.
Right, but like as a 5 stack, we should be like, okay, Omen, you smoke here, I'm arrowing here, I'm droning you in, right?
Yeah.
And Reyna double flash us in. That's an
Yeah.
execute. That's a
Yeah.
5 stack execute, right?
Yeah.
But we never really tried it.
Smoked up
Right.
and
I can't remember.
Playing really passively.
We have no mid control. We have no B main control. We don't even have a trip there. They could be right here for all we know.
Yeah.
They could be pushed up in B main. They can go. They can be everywhere. This is what we want to avoid. We want to just take map control, and if we don't know what to do, spread out and look for clues.
Yeah.
If I were to rotate it as well,
Can we get the orb here?
Johnny, go with them. Johnny, let me.
Okay, Omen, you have to tell him to stop doing this.
Play it solo again, Johnny.
I don't think we're even gonna get in. I don't see why.
You
30
can still
seconds
go with
left.
them.
Give me 8 seconds and I'll put a smoke down for the sneaky in.
Don't have for it, really.
It's fine. We're just
Yes.
Yeah, we just need the bodies.
Revealing area. Shadows traveling.
Drone, 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 drone.
Stealing sight.
10 seconds left.
Plant. Backside. Let 110.
Oh.
Plant.
Oh wow, backside wasn't clear again, huh?
No.
10 seconds.
And they do clear it. They do go and clear it, but
Plant.
you start hearing them shoot, but you're still committing to the plan,
Yeah.
hoping that he's just gonna do it.
Yeah.
But apes strong together, right? Don't
Yeah.
don't rely on teammates. Help whenever you can,
Yeah.
right?
Backside.
I know time was a little short, but like
Last player standing.
this jet should be 100% dead
Yeah.
because of teamwork. Yeah, definitely. We just got a clear sight together, gun out. Then after we're safe, and we know that we can't die while planting the bomb, that's when we commit to it.
Mhm.
Reloading.
Okay, I mean we're 1 point off from our ult. What I would do is take it, recon arrow A, drone into A, tag someone, ult them. Right.
Mhm.
Okay, we made a footstep. Okay,
Could flash us across the orb.
maybe try just one
We
charge.
can get you the orb here. Go with that. Let's do that.
It's much better.
Then
No
Okay,
flash,
we
no
don't
flash.
see anyone.
Just watch.
Get the orb, get the
somebody else
orb.
get it. Just hurry the fuck up.
Sova, take it. Sova,
Yes, yes. Now, drone, ult. Oh, see you later, A.
Yeah.
You've
Do the
been-
same thing again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you'll be
Smoke's
missed.
20. I have 1 smoke now.
Right. See, we're getting in this pattern. We're exploitable now.
Okay, well we gotta pick.
Yeah.
You want
Should they ever be scared over at A? No, you guys have never committed A like once, right? Maybe
yeah.
once on
You go
pistol round, I think.
He's,
Yeah.
But you don't want to be predictable,
Mhm,
to?
mhm.
We gotta decide where we want to go.
I'm gonna
right? We don't have map control.
We gotta run.
30.
Yeah, it's a great ult. Thank God.
okay,
See, look, there's just a single killjoy on A, right?
Yeah, because they know.
Exactly.
I flash.
Like, look, okay, A's now wide open. Like,
Yeah.
that's how easy it is. Right. But we don't need a Cypher ult to do stuff like this, you know?
Okay.
I don't really initiative on every
Okay, so it's the
entry
last round. No,
with like
not the last round.
Entry?
But still, I'm looking to drone,
Revealing area.
tag, ult.
oh, Shijamaku smoke.
Revealing area.
Yeah, I'm never,
Shijamaku smoke.
I'm never peeking this.
Revealing area.
Also, because there's only one
Oh,
reason
Shijamaku
why they
as
would
well.
be out in the open like that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 100% expecting to peek an opper when I do this.
Yeah.
1,000,000%.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't have an op, then probably peeking top mid like that, unless it's smoked. All right.
Shit.
Yeah.
Directly to your left.
But if you see someone standing out there like that, you're gonna have to get a little suspicious.
Yeah.
Put it away for cat.
And all.
I heard a pop shot.
Running.
Okay, so last round there was an opper here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, so how do we figure out if there's another opper here?
Yeah.
We have two options, you know?
Yeah, yeah. So I have a question too, because I keep hearing this that it's
Yeah.
like kind of in lower games from like iron all the way up to gold.
Mm-hmm.
I keep hearing this thing. I don't know if it's joking or not. It's just like hold W, hold W.
Yep.
Is that's actually a thing?
That's the thing, because holding W, okay, I'm a little biased because I'm like one of the biggest W holders in the game. Like I play Raze and I just double satchel into everywhere.
Right.
I just don't respect enemies a lot, and I just get in there like swimwear, because what kills teams, what kills pushes, is hesitation.
Yeah.
And the fear of the unknown.
Right.
Right? Because we don't know what's here, right?
Right. Right.
But what if I told you that there's a Raze cat and a Killjoy somewhere on A?
Mhm.
How scary is it now?
Yeah.
Right? It's not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
And all it takes is for your team to get the trade frag on the single person on A, and then you have the site.
Right.
Right? People just bait each other too much. People don't hold W enough. They're scared to die in a video game. They don't understand that just trading the frag is very good. Right? Because here, let me put this example. There's one person on A and there's 5 people rushing A, correct? Let's say that you guys trade frags, right?
Mm-hmm.
He kills one of you. Now there's 4 people. You kill one of him. How many is left? 0. Right?
Yeah.
The push is still very strong with 4 people. So this is why trade fragging on offense is just very strong. As Sova, though, we're not holding W.
Right.
No, definitely not. But honestly, I can climb. If I had 2 strats in my playbook, rush A or rush B, I could climb back to probably diamond, right? Just by doing 2 strats.
Yeah.
And just holding W the whole time. So, because it doesn't matter how smart the strat is, it just matters if everyone is doing it together.
Right.
And playing off of each other, yada yada. And you know, throwing basic smokes and a single flash will do the trick.
Yeah.
Let's go B.
There's 2 ops on B.
Okay, so here, I mean, we have a lurker B main, we have, I don't know what this is, and we have 2 of us working A. So we cannot push A.
Yeah.
We can try and get a pick A, but even if we get a pick A, I'm hesitant on pushing because of this and this.
Yeah.
Right, this is just looking for picks here. We're not hard committing to anything. We still have a minute. Definitely peeking something. I'm definitely arrowing something or droning something for the, drone ult.
Right.
But do you see how much hesitation? Okay, we're playing fine because it's 5 to 6 on Ascent. This is fine. But you see how we never really try A. We don't have full-on executes. It's always the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
Right. You guys are just winning these rounds because you're shooting them in the head.
Yeah.
Not necessarily because the plan's always good. But sometimes we just need to, you know, like try to remember to pave the way for your teammates and call it out. Be like, I'll drone for you up, cat. I'll drone for you up, cat. Just go, go. Follow my drone in, right? Yeah. Make a simple plan. Like right here. Look, scary, right?
Yeah.
Because could be here, close left. A single drone clears it all.
Yeah.
And if we don't even want to clear this, we'll clear whole of sight. We'll look behind Jen. We'll look in hell. We'll look to... It's just the info. Right?
Yeah.
But so for right now, we're using our body as a drone.
One side, back side.
The hunt begins. 10 seconds left.
3 heaven. You can ult.
Okay. So I have a hierarchy of my ult usage. Okay. Number 1 will always and forever be drone tag.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2 is recon arrow. Okay. Number 3 is minimap.
Yeah.
Number 4 is dry ult without info. Okay.
Yeah.
So I am only just ripping this if I don't get a tag and I somehow don't get any blips because they instantly kill it.
Yeah.
But go down the hierarchy.
Got it.
Okay? Because if you tag someone, it's almost a guaranteed kill. Right. Ooh, yeah. So, I mean, this is just like a little game sense thing, but we're definitely exposed right here. This is just like playing the angles over and over and over again. That we're 100% exposed from heaven, especially in the timing of them swinging out. I would definitely, if I am going this way, I'm turning around looking so I don't get shot in the back.
Yeah.
And what did we die with?
Everything.
A full belt.
Yeah.
Right. And that's not something we want to do with Sova.
Yeah.
Good entry.
Let's see, we're leaving ourselves with 500. You can buy a ghost here.
Revealing area.
Here.
Found them.
No, it's a fine. It's a fine arrow. But you could throw that same arrow from Ascent, defense. Let's see. B to mid arrow.
Ooh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Right here.
Yeah.
2 charges. Right here. It's hard to see, but you know, you can obviously like scroll into the video and see exactly where it is. But yeah, there's a perfect arrow that lands like exactly where you put yours.
Yeah.
From B. Because Sova's
awesome.
best at B.
Yeah.
We don't want to be playing mid Sova.
Jeez.
Because we want to be able to wall bang through this. And this.
God damn.
And shock darting B main is very easy to do.
Over here?
Right? And it's such a confined space. We need to give this nade some space.
Yeah.
Right? We don't want to underestimate these little dudes. Because they will fuck you up.
Yeah.
So don't try to like, you know, frame perfect dodge them because look, 1 step behind saves us 32 health.
Yeah.
32. What should we do? What should we do?
Yeah.
Peek out.
Cubby. Nice, good kill. I've got a camera, we can just play defensive.
I think he's left side of the camera.
Yeah. Just don't peek main, They could be rotating out, we should probably start. Go mid, Nick.
Revealing area.
We do have a heal for Giyu.
Yeah, just let me repeat. One
Good teamwork here.
Reloading.
I see your B main, she's left
One
side.
here.
2.
spotted. One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left.
See, we end the round with our drone.
Yeah.
Right.
Cypher.
We're just making it harder. Right.
Go for it with my... Yeah, my trip got him.
Revealing area.
Smoked up here.
Oh no. Oh yeah, that's you see where it lands?
Yeah.
Right. No guesswork.
Yeah.
And it might seem like this coaching session I'm really harping on the ability usage here, but as someone like Sova, like it's gonna take a session or two, you know.
Yeah. That
really
was the
notice
main
that.
feedback that I got from my teammates too. Just because like they're my friend, like my friends gave me feedback. It was just like, yeah, you weren't using enough utility in mid to get information. So.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a big thing with Sova. It's a big thing, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, our crosshair placement's a little bit low and stuff like that, and you know the aim and the shooting could all use work, but that's not the biggest red flag here to me.
He pushed.
Yeah. Because there are plenty of people that make it up like to higher elos without even having great aim, right? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fine, do it, deal.
Two there.
And Sova isn't some insane fragger.
One enemy
Right.
remaining.
Sova is an info character.
We don't have to go.
Reloading.
We put ourselves in kind of a bad spot here.
Yeah.
Maybe staying in market is just...
No more.
Yeah, good idea to peek. Good idea to peek. Very good. You didn't want her to reload and then try again on you.
Yeah.
Very smart, very smart.
No, let's just upgrade.
Wait, is anybody upgrading off of a Spectre?
So the funny thing about me is I always juggle between this the problem of going between Phantom or Vandal.
Okay.
And if I'm feeling good that day with my aim, then I'll go to Vandal. But then like if it's not feeling great, then I'll go to Phantom.
So one thing I always tell people is choose one, whatever you like, but whatever you practice with, use it in game.
Yeah.
No matter how your aim feels. Because I primarily practice and only play with the Vandal.
Okay.
So if I pick up a Phantom, I'm going to be less effective.
Right.
Just because you're not comfortable with how the gun sounds, how it feels, how it shoots, the fire rate, all these things, they matter, right?
Yeah.
So just pick one, stick with it.
Yeah.
Lots of people use Phantom only, lots of people use Vandal only. Some people use both, obviously, but there's no reason to have both at a good level. Just have one at the best level you can, right?
Yeah.
So
Like
you're
you
100%
keep saying like
comfortable.
take out the guesswork, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just be like, this is what you're comfortable with. You never have to flip flop between them. This is what you practice with. This is what you use, and this is what you buy. Right? Consistency. It's very key. Here, see, like.
No info.
We're not peeking mid unless it's with an op.
Right.
Right. If we don't have an op, this isn't your concern.
Right.
Right. You know how I hold mid? I tell them to close the door right here, and I jump spot it from here.
Okay.
There's a little like nub, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I just sit there and I run and I jump off of it and I get back on it, run, jump.
Got it.
They can't go through market because the door's closed.
Right.
If they shoot it, then you know they're coming through market. Right? Let's say they smoke you off. And then they shoot the door. You're like, okay, this is obvious. They're just going mid to B to the market. So then they can be ready for it. Right.
Yeah.
And mid, this is so hard to hold. This is incredibly hard to hold. I would never do it unless I had an op.
Yeah.
You just want to make sure they can't do this, you know. And then while you're doing here, you can fast rotate to A or B. All right. So I mean, Sova's not even supposed to be mid anyway, and that's another game sense thing where you're just casually walking across this super premium angle for ops.
Yeah.
Right. Without even like guessing. I mean, you know, thinking about it. But that's danger. Alert.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's this thing that you were standing on. I just jump spotted.
That little
there.
nub.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, but look, this is fine. Up.
Yeah.
This is just cherry picking, right?
Yeah.
Because if you see someone here, that info's not too relevant to you.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if two people swing here and then they shoot you in the head, that sucks.
Yeah.
Right? You just want to make sure that they can't do this.
Mm-hmm.
Or this. Right?
Yeah.
Opper will see this.
Yeah.
So mid is definitely a weird thing on Ascent. But then again, B is your home with Sova.
Mm-hmm. I also have another question though, just because like I started only about a month ago, and then like so I just wanted to pick one agent to be good at, but like obviously not all agents are good in every map, right? So
yeah, but like I said, people make a bigger deal.
Okay.
People make a bigger deal out of it than it really is, right? Mm-hmm. Like people, you know, they're constantly switching their agents, thinking that's what's holding back. But if you played Sova only the whole way, you can get wherever you want in solo queue, you know?
Right.
In the rank systems. But in tournament play against top level players, sure, yeah, your dudes are gonna matter.
Yeah.
And obviously stuff like having a sentinel for defense, like it helps, right? Yeah. But just because you have a team of 5 duelists doesn't mean it's an insta lose. No, you just shoot them in the head, you know? Play with what you got. And here's another thing, right, about this, right? So they're walking up mid, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Defending isn't about holding them off. Okay? It's about collecting information, and then, like I said, right? How many people are going to be rushing B? 5.
Yeah.
You think one person's going to hold off 5? No. What you do is you get the information, like, okay, they're coming, they're rushing B. What happens? Rotations happen.
Yeah.
Right? So now you want to level the playing field by retaking with 5, so it's 5v5, not 1v5, 1v5, 1v4. What you see what I mean? Like, okay, first wave of attack, or first wave of defense, Omen, go die. Second wave.
Yeah.
Right? Or you could have a flanker, right? Someone lurking, but you don't necessarily have to. If all 5 of you go through CT, split market, and then retake as 5, that's fine, right?
Yeah.
It's all about gathering information, right? Because you're always going to be outnumbered on defense.
Yeah.
So when we get that info, we retreat.
Yeah.
We throw our utility belt to stall, so we can Cypher make the rotation to come back. And now maybe 2v5 with structural advantage by like funneling them in, maybe you have more of a fighting chance. Right? But here, this is what's going to happen all the time. It's never going to be just one person. Okay? You see this info, like, okay, cool. It's not just the one. It's all you know is one. But imagine if, sure, this situation is shitty when someone peeks from the other side that you're not holding, right, and kills you. Take it a step further. Imagine if Reyna and the person peeked at the same time.
Yeah.
Now it's even worse.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to happen almost every time. But look how bad it was even when only one person came from a different angle.
I can flash.
It felt like you have just no chance.
Yeah. Especially because I was at a closer angle, so they have
exactly.
Yeah.
So we just want to make sure we're getting info and not throwing our life away.
Got it.
Reacting properly to the info you gather on defense, right?
Yeah.
You never want to, the Alamo, die for your position.
Yeah.
No, don't just give up your life like that.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, they're coming up mid. I'm running to CT. I'm spamming my shock darts, right? Just trying to soften them up. And then like recon arrow, and I'm droning to see how many exactly is there. Because we don't know. But once we do know, we can react properly and then shuffle our resources around.
Yeah.
And this is a thing that you learn as you climb that it's not worth it
I'm going to mid.
to try and I mean, okay, some characters have good stall potential, and like Cypher can like spray through smoke screens safely. They can hold pretty well. But someone like Sova, you don't have much to stop a rush.
Yeah. It's just information gathering all the time.
Exactly. Oh, you always want to be not at a disadvantage. Sometimes you'll be forced to, and you'll try to make the best of a worse situation. But if we have the chance to re-attack with a higher advantage, let's take that option every time.
Is there anyone
Right. The higher percentage.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's like, it's almost like the idea of like you should never, when you're trying to shoot someone, you should never really flick. You should pre-aim, right? Like that gives you the better advantage.
Okay, so I have a crosshair placement video. I don't know if you watched it. Because there's advantages to pre-aiming and not. Because here, let me just link you it, because I'll be explaining it, but it's all in the video right now. Because let's say you're pre-aiming an angle, but they're actually closer, or they're holding an off angle.
Yeah.
Hey guys, then your pre-aim is going to get you killed.
Right.
But if it's not possible for them to be at an off angle, then pre-aiming is very good. Yeah. Right? Because of, the amount of time that has elapsed, etc., etc. For example, think about you're attacking on bind, okay? And you're walking up to hookah.
Yeah.
Right? If you are in market and you peek hookah, you're pre-aiming that because they can't be any closer because of the time permitted. Makes sense, right? So I talk about this and I show it in slow motion in this advanced crosshair placement video, and this will answer lots of your questions.
Got it. Perfect.
And everything I said in this video, the flash spraying is very good. It's very, very, very good. Not far away, unless you're a savant, right? Because spraying is only good if you can control it.
Right.
We want to learn how to control it, because if we can, then that's going to be good, because you're shooting it as fast as possible. But when we're far away, we just want to burst, change our position like a counter strafe, go left or right, reset our burst, and then burst again, right?
Yeah.
And I talk about the different styles of shooting and how I practice and all the different styles in this video right here.
Is that both of them?
They're coming in now?
No, one cat, 120, or mid 120, mid 120.
Reloading. One's on site.
30 seconds left.
Shoot that.
One enemy remaining.
On site.
3v1, 3v1.
All good. But see, stuff like we knew 100% sure she was pizza. We didn't even have to take that fight, because what could we have done? We could have done this, bang, bang. Right, something like that.
Yeah. Just stay as far away from her as possible.
Exactly, because she has a Spectre. She has a chance of beating us if she shoots us in the head. This is fine. Just holding the angle on her. This is okay too. But like I said, we need to be a little bit more ability oriented, right?
Yeah.
Spam it. Right. So like from this far away, I'm never bursting this. This is a spray.
Okay.
It's difficult, but this is what we practice. We practice learning spray control, because this is close enough to be able to spray this. Because, like I said, the person who fires more bullets has a better chance of killing you, right?
Yeah.
Because if you shoot a total of 10 bullets and she shoots a total of 20, who has a better chance of winning, right?
Yeah.
If let's say the person shooting the 20 bullets can control the spray.
Yeah.
And the answer isn't to not spray, it's to practice it so we can use it efficiently.
Yeah.
What's a good advantage for bronze players? What do you mean, the flash? You mean just like how do we... shooting wise? Aiming?
4 times?
Honestly, bursting, counter strafe bursting, is like you shoot 4 bullets, you go left or you go right, and then shoot another 4. That'll get you very far. Right? But sometimes they're close, so we have to learn how to spray.
Got it.
Because, you know, as important as getting the headshot is, not getting a headshotted ourselves is just as important.
Yeah.
There's all of the killjoy.
Good tips and tricks for bronze players. And it's very, pretty broad, but most of the time it's just don't be lazy, check your corners, and keep your crosshair up. Check all your corners like there are bad guys there.
Yeah.
Right? Don't just check your corners to say you checked your corners. Check them to kill, not check them to say you did. That's the biggest thing. Because people, you know, people fly their mouse around, be like, okay, clear, 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 and they run in, right? But if someone was in any of those corners they checked, they're dead.
Yeah, that's bitten me in the ass a couple times.
Yep. Check to kill, not to say you did. Truly put it in your head that someone is in every corner I'm checking.
Yep.
Yeah, what Surgical Boy said is right. It's not as simple as that. Right? There's a bunch of little things that get you out of bronze. Every rank has like its little things that all accumulate. I can't just say, you know, be better by doing this. One simple trick to get you out of bronze. All those videos are clickbait and they're fake, right?
Yeah.
There's never one simple trick.
On B, I think.
I'm watching mid.
Sure.
I gotta watch mid.
I'm gonna heal him.
This is scary, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
6 HP. Question mark, right?
Yeah.
We can do a million things.
Yeah.
And the thing that I always look to do when it doesn't matter what agent I am, if I'm one shot, I will avoid every single gunfight. Because it doesn't matter how much HP you have; these are all the same, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So let's go ahead and use them.
Could go away.
For you.
Okay. Peeking out, standing in the smoke, peeking out of the smoke is stuff I would never ever do.
Yeah.
Because of the reasons for we have the utility belt, right?
Yeah.
You have detection.
And hiding in smokes, pretending like it's brick walls, will get you killed a lot because they will just spam the smokes.
Yeah.
Always, 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 always. Especially after throwing that. Like, yeah, hide. Good. Look at that info! Now we know. What do we know?
Now there's 2 in garage.
2 in garage. One had an op. You don't hear it. I have the audio. We heard the op shot. And look what happens.
Yeah.
Do you think this guy would get this headshot through the wall with his op? Any other way?
No.
No.
Yeah. Oh man.
See?
I didn't even realize that too when I.
He
when
got
I did
that
it
because of your arrow. And that half-assed arrow, right? Imagine
Yeah.
what we could do if we constantly use our whole kit.
Yeah.
One's left side, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, yes, yes! Tag someone and have him do it again.
30 seconds left.
Look!
How many tags do you get with the drone?
I think you get 2.
Oh, okay, okay.
Alright, see you, Flash. Alright, so anyways, look. Let's look at the omen.
Seconds left.
What's happening?
Yeah, he switched all the way around. Yeah.
He's shooting us, right?
Yeah.
What's happening to Omen?
Wide open. He's getting shot at, yeah.
Do we want to peek this hopper?
Probably not.
Hell no! We still have 2 more bad boys, right?
Yeah.
Even if we stand here, bounce it off this wall into there, dude. Geometry, right?
Yeah.
These are bounces.
Oh, I winded them.
They're rotating out. Well, they don't have time to rotate.
So yeah, they have no time to go A. So all we have to do is watch this, or let them save. Blah blah blah. I have 5 seconds on my recon. Am I peeking?
No.
No. Definitely not. Yeah. They're 100% saving. So, I mean,
We're saving.
you could make the argument to go chase them because y'all are kind of rich. And they're kind of broke, so, well, some of them are.
Yeah.
Not the worst chase in the world.
Deploying drone.
Okay, so, see, droning mid is
Enemy tagged.
not that good because, look, we're out of the mid doors, but look how much battery life left. Like,
Yeah,
nothing.
it was
right?
not very efficient.
It's not as efficient as droning something like B main.
Yeah.
What's that say? More than one?
And here's the thing about mid Ascent. It's almost impossible to hold.
Yeah.
Especially if we're not smoking here and we're not smoking this, right?
Yeah.
And we don't have heavy cap presence and mid presence, it's almost impossible to hold. So
Is that why a lot of people abuse it, like attackers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they can't do much, right?
Mhm.
What are they gonna go through here? No. This is their best bet is to go up cat, but then they're funneled into this tiny doorway, so cat players have a good advantage on them. Right?
Mhm.
So that's why you'll see lots of teams close this door and play mid from here.
Yeah.
Screw it, too hard to hold.
Yeah.
I'm coming.
Yeah.
I am full health. I am full health.
Cue the to be continued screen with two bad guys looking straight at you, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
Let's do me.
definitely could have gotten the same info
We have bomb down.
with a free ability that recharges.
I'll let you.
Yeah.
If I want me to.
Look.
There they are.
Nice, great info.
Shot down.
We could even ult this, right? If they're not shooting our freaking thing, right? You know
Yeah.
how I said the hierarchy, right?
Yeah.
But this is such a good arrow. They didn't destroy it. We're getting plenty of blips. We could even ult that if we wanted to. If
Yeah.
not, it's fine because we still have drone and look for this combo, right?
Right.
Like if you have this up and this up, your eyes should be like, you know, the cartoon boing. Right? This is a free kill.
Yeah.
Let's use it.
Saw an off top man. Going back to the.
That didn't do what you wanted it to.
Yeah.
See?
And I used the ult way too late.
It's way too late, right? So it like clicked way too late.
Yeah.
It should be like, okay, I have my ult up. How am I going to react to any blips?
Yeah.
Right? Or, okay, I have my drone up and I have my ult up. I'm going to immediately cancel
Mm-hmm.
after getting the tag and then ult.
Mm-hmm.
See me for you.
See, we just have to travel so far
Right.
with our thing.
Yeah.
And like, what info did we see? Look at this ult.
Yeah.
Ah, it's a dead omen.
Yeah, cool. Careful, Sean. We don't have this angle.
We also want to be a little cautious about overlapping our info, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because like, okay, we recon arrowed that, nice. We now we know they're mid, all right?
Yeah.
We drone, okay. Hey guys, they're mid. Well, we already knew that, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so and now we're recon arrowing again. Like, oh, guys, they're still mid, right? Right.
Found them.
They smoked up here.
Coming out.
Kind of sucks.
Yeah.
They smoked.
We got baited by it,
Coming out.
right? But then again, like we don't even need to be swinging mid like this, ever. Right, because they have to destroy that wire. You can close the door, etc.
So,
Yeah.
So good stuff. I mean, sorry if it felt like I was truly just harping on utility the whole time, but
No, that's actually really good. Just because, like, if nobody told me, like, I wouldn't have known, and I would have just continued doing the same thing over and over.
it's
so.
much bigger than you think. It's
Yeah.
much bigger than you think, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, lots of stuff there, but I hope that it's really clicked into this mentality.
Yeah, definitely. So like, if I'm because like right now like I'm silver 3, it's just kind of stuck there too. But like, would it? And you said I can go anywhere with being a Sova main, like just like all the way throughout. So like even if like let's say generally speaking it's not good for split, but I could just play Sova split, right?
Yeah, you just have to learn the arrows for it. There are still arrows in lineups. Don't get me wrong. They're just not as many and not as effective. Right? It still exists. You can play it, but this is the thing, right? Let's say you get split, and now you're like, okay, Sova's bad on split. Now let me play someone who I never play. You think that's going to be better? No. No, exactly. Just stick to what you know. Exactly. Right?
Gotcha.
Because even when everyone said, before the Vandal buffs, I still only use the Vandal because that's what I liked. That's what I was comfortable with. That's what I practiced. Everyone only used the Phantom, and they're like, Phantom is the best gun. And it was. They weren't wrong. But I just practiced with the Vandal only, so I'm going to keep consistency by just using what I'm good with. Right?
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, yeah.
So once you understand the game more, then it'll be easier to branch off into new characters.
For sure.
So right now, stick to one because truly, dude, even if I was in Silver 3 right now and they gave me a agent that had 0 abilities, I could still climb out of Silver. No problem.
Yeah,
right? It's not that big of a deal. Right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I think because this is, like I said, I started about like a month and a half ago. And then like I started off at Bronze 2 and I just like slowly started climbing, but then I feel like I'm a little bit stuck now too because I started doing Kovacs, but nothing like transferred over.
So here's the thing about aim practice. It's the same thing as growing taller in real life. You don't notice it.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
You're just, as from a kid to where you are now, do you ever like look at yourself, wow, I'm taller? Right? I'm taller than a week ago. No, absolutely not. It'll just come into randomly. Like one game, you'll hit some nasty flick and be like, oh my god, I'm so lucky. No.
Yeah.
It's just slowly translating without you noticing.
Right.
Keep the practice, keep the grind, because it is working in the background. Okay?
Got it. Yeah. Just trust the process.
Exact. Trust the process and you're going to get better. You're not going to be like, okay, I did Kovacs for a week, time to drop a 30 bomb every game. Right? No, it just doesn't work like that.
Yeah. And even as like a Sova, like you said, it's not really meant to be like a 30 bomb character, right?
Exactly. No.
Yeah.
You should be racking up the assists, giving vision for your teammates. Like, you know how you got that kill for Cypher through the wall?
Yeah.
Did that have anything to do with your aim? No. But you got that kill because of your recon arrow, right? It's just being a smarter player and using your abilities wisely, right?
For sure. Yeah. Thanks so much, dude. I'm definitely gonna take note of the video they sent me. And I'm just gonna like create a OneNote of just full
absolutely, dude. Watch the advanced crosshair placement video I sent you. Watch my aim video. You can skip through it. It's a little long. The practice range drills. I talk about bursting. I talk about pistol aim. I talk about spraying. All little tips and tricks for all those things. Watch Sinatra. Copy Sinatra. Sinatra only plays Sova, and he's one of the best.
Yeah, definitely.
If not the best.
Yeah. Definitely, yeah. Because I was debating between looking at him and then also the average Jonas too. But then a lot of what Sinatra said made more sense too.
Average Jonas, I think, is more of a YouTuber. I mean, okay. Don't get me wrong. He's good at the game and better than me.
Yeah.
But if I'm to put Sinatra or average Jonas on the hierarchy, right? Sinatra is leagues above Jonas. Much better of a player. He might not have flashy videos, good commentary voice, but he's just like, yeah, this is my arrow. This is what I do. I do this when they're pushing. I just kind of throw it like this.
Yeah.
But he does this stuff in tournaments, and he wins tournaments. And he does it when thousands of dollars are on the line, so it's going to be good in your silver games, right?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So, yeah. Definitely watch it out. watch those stuff. Stay away from like the clickbaity videos. Like I
Yeah,
said.
yeah. Get to gold with these simple steps.
Dude, it's like one thing that every bronze player does that's horrible. You know, it's just so clickbaity. It's all a learning process. All of it's tiny little gears that turn to make you a better player. There's not one missing puzzle piece to everything.
Yep, that makes sense.
Game Sense is a big, well-oiled machine that takes a lot of little cogs, right?
Yeah.
And for you, just one cog is ability usage.
Actually using my belt. And
Yeah,
not
yeah,
wasting the money.
exactly. And inside that cog is many little cogs about how to use each ability properly. It just goes deeper and deeper and deeper.
For sure.
But once you incorporate better ability usage, then we can see other problems that come to light. And then, you know, it's so hard to get everything in one session.
Yeah. So that was gonna be my next question. Like, for me, like improving as a player right now, because I don't want to build up these like bad habits and stuff like that. Even if I manage to get to higher levels, like how often would you recommend taking these sessions when they're available, of course?
I would definitely give yourself enough time to it definitely depends on how much you play as a gamer, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to be talking about the same stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
If you schedule 5 coaching sessions in 1 week, sure, yeah, okay, great for me, right? But
yeah,
we'll be talking about the same stuff. What's the point? Yeah. We're just wasting both of our times, right? So
that's true.
It's whenever you feel like you've implemented the stuff we've talked about to a comfortable level that we can move on to the next area of problems.
Okay.
Just no overlap in coaching advice.
Cool.
Makes sense?
Right. Yeah, that's actually really, really refreshing to hear, because you know, it's like a lot of coaches, like without actually even saying anything like that, it's just like, oh yeah, let's just do once every 2 weeks.
Yeah, no. There really shouldn't be any routine, any schedule. Usually, 2 to 3 weeks is enough for you to do proper amount of research if you play like on and off, you know.
Yeah.
And then we can take a look at a brand new person. Yeah. Like maybe next time I coach you, you'll be gold 2 or something.
Yeah.
And now we can find new problems, right?
Yeah. But that's right now I do about like 3 to 4 hours a night or so.
Okay.
Like every day. Yeah.
That's plenty, right? So the biggest thing, just new problems.
Yeah, definitely.
And if you do have any questions, dude, you could always hit me up, DM me.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks so much, dude.
No problem.
I was gonna ask, like, how do I transfer you over the thing?